We are back with another Foot Champions video, and here you see we are 13-7, 10 matches left. What are we going to fall in? This is the new team. This is what we started off the weekend league with. We have new signings. We have that informed Marco Reus. We have Renato Sanchez, and we have Lala. Oh, and we also got that tall as well in the back. In these last 10 games, we are looking to get gold 1 or gold 2, which is the aim. Looking to get the coins, and everything will be explained why I'm really just looking for the coins. Yeah, it's not a good one. So yeah, I started off with this team. Wasn't a bad team. Played pretty good, but there was a lot to be fixed in this team. Oh yeah, also forgot about Jadon Sancho. How could I forget about Sancho? Sancho's new player of the month card was for some reason pretty good. Like, you look at his card and you're like, well, this is not really, it doesn't really look like a good card, but actually he was pretty good for me. And here's what I'm going to explain to you. The whole back line needs to be changed. Now, why does it need to be changed? Okay, if you have a defense and you want this defense to be good, fit your style, it has to have the right work rates. Now, my defenders, you know, kind of have to defend or be in the defensive position. So why do all my defenders, why do they not have high defensive work rates? Literally none of them have high defensive work rates. All of them were medium defensive work rates and either had medium attacking or high attacking. Now that needs to be changed, and it will be changed after this video. Actually, when I'm recording this now, it has been changed. And so I could have changed it in the weekend league, honestly, but I wanted to wait until it was over. Just get the weekend league over with and just change what I had to change. There's actually a lot of changes that I made that will be a bit surprising to everyone, but I will show the changes in the next video, which will be the reward video on Thursday, because yeah, the rewards come out, I get the rewards, we pack something, if not, we don't. I'm not really expecting that much, just looking into getting the coins from Foot Champions and division rivals, just so I can get a couple more upgrades into the team. So yeah, those were the upgrades in this team. This team did have some upgrades and it did play well, but the defense was kind of iffy. It was kind of bad. It was kind of bad, yeah. Like, I was letting in a lot of goals, and like I felt like my offense couldn't carry the load so that we could win these games. So about the weekend league, you see here, Reus, Götze, Sané, and Sancho were all playing really good. I really like Reus. Reus was really good. Götze was playing good as always. Sané doing well. Sancho was a surprising one. Sancho was one that I didn't really expect to do that well, or as well as he did. He did really good. But this weekend league was just, I don't know, like, it wasn't really that good for me. Like, I felt like the gameplay was kind of lacking. Like, how it felt, I just really wasn't, I don't know if it was that, my defense, or if I just wasn't playing good, but I knew that something had to be changed, because the way that defense was feeling was not that good. And the midfield we had, or the defensive mids I should say, we had Renato Sanchez, Champions League card, and we had Gilavugi, which both of them were really good. Like, honestly, they were playing center back for my defense, because my defense was getting so out of position that my CDMs had to play center back for them. It was not good. That's why I felt like it needed to be changed, because when I move with when they're on the counter or when they're coming up the field, the opponent, I felt that my defense would just charge at them, like just get out of position, just because I don't know if it's because of their work rates or anything, but I just felt they weren't good with positioning. Alaba would often be down the wing where Sane's at and then not come back, and then Boateng or Saul would have to cover the position, which leaves us to like very little defenders. And Lala would also do the same because he's a high medium, which he wouldn't come back on defense as well. So yeah, the changes have been made and the changes are looking good. I just don't want to talk about it in this video because I don't have the team to show on here. I just have the weekend league gameplay, and just by me telling you what I did and all the changes and how I felt, you could tell that the weekend league, or you can even tell from the gameplay, that I was just not on it. I was not playing good. I think it got to my head a little bit. Like I was just like, man, I got to get these games over with. I'm done playing with this team. I just think I was really trying that well to where I felt like the team was good. So it kind of let me down. That's why I felt like it needed a change. Like you look at this team and you're like, wow, this is a pretty good team. You know, it's pretty pricey. It's pretty expensive. There's good players in the team. It's all around good. Why are you changing it? Well, sometimes you have to change things to where it fits your play style. If you do not perform with the team that you feel like you should be performing with, maybe it's time for a change. And that's why I felt like I needed to change what I had, because yeah, it was a good team. There's a lot of good players on the team. It looks good, but does it play good to where I feel it plays good enough, or where I feel like it could be improved? Not really. I didn't really feel like that this weekend, so that's why I felt like it needed to change. We did go down to gold 2 this week. Last week we got gold 1. This week we got gold 2. Is it because of this team, or the changes I made? I mean, like, is it because of the changes I made, or the team? I think it's just the team. You know, we play a lot of good players on Foot Champions. We played a lot of good players this week, so I feel that the changes that were made wasn't really the reason why. I think it was what we already had. You know, the defense was something we already had for a while. You know, I had Catterback at right back. He was also a high medium, so a switch to Lala wasn't really that much of a difference in the defense. So I think that really it was something that we already had in the team. It's just something that we barely started to feel. Look at this. This is when I knew it was all gonna go bad. I make a play with Royce and I try to cross it and he takes the ball away, so I slide and I get a red card, and somehow I come out this game and win 1-0. I don't know how, but somehow I did. But this team wasn't terrible. I just wasn't happy with the back line. Like, the offense was really good. It was just that back line that was killing me. There's so many gaps. And yeah, I was just very indecisive this weekend. I was like, what do I do? What am I gonna do? You know, what am I gonna change? I went through hours of thinking, what team could I put together? Hours, days, just putting together teams and what's the best possible team I can make to where it fits my play style. And I may have just found out what the team is. Well, I did find out, but like, I may have found out what the best one for me is, and it's gonna help me with in the long run. When I get more coins and able to buy the players that I want in the long run, the team's gonna be really good. But yeah, this was the game. This was the 18th game. Needed a win. I mean, couldn't lose. I had to win all of them, and yeah, I was just done. I was like, whatever, we'll take gold 2, and I quit. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the rewards video.